Viewers, subscribers, everybody else, this is your weekly reading for the period of November 5th until November 11th for all signs. Also, I wanted to mention I'm running a 24-hour turnaround special. It goes from now until 7 o'clock p.m. November 5th. Go look at my video that I have on YouTube, and it'll explain all that to you. So take advantage of that. All right, so we start off with Capricorn here. Capricorn, you guys this week are working on something, but you're not getting any place. You don't feel like, you're working away. And so you're, as a result of not getting anywhere, you're starting to not really be that into it anymore. You're not the type of people that you put work into something, and then if you don't produce anything, you're like, okay, fine. No, usually you guys are like, oh, okay, well, I don't need to keep on doing this. Or some of you, it can go the other way. You guys keep on doing it even though you're not getting anywhere because you're really kind of limited in the way you're thinking. So for this week, I would think if you're working on something, you're pounding away at it and you're not getting anywhere, you guys need to think outside of the box this week, okay? We move on to Aquarius here. Aquarius, you guys have the Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse is very much a card of inaction. There's opportunities, there's things all around you, but you're not kind of doing anything about it. Maybe you're not motivated to do anything about it. Maybe you just aren't aware of all the offers that are out there because you're fixated on something. But the Four of Cups is really about, you need to make life happen. You need to get up, you need to seize the day, and you need to make something happen this week for you guys, okay? Rather than just sitting around and waiting for it to come to you. Next, we move on to Pisces. Pisces, you have the Five of Cups. So you guys are actually going through a period this week of where you're kind of getting back to your old selves again. You might have come out from something that you were unhappy about or you were suffering from, and you guys are going out and about, you're socializing, you're starting to feel hopeful again. Five of Cups for me in reverse is about going out with your friends and them kind of lifting you up and getting you back to the old person that you were. So that's what you have to look forward to this week. Aries, Eight of Wands. You guys have a lot of stuff going on. It's very frantic, a very frantic pace. But the Eight of Wands, with these communications come change, come actions. You guys could have a lot of emails, excessive communication, a lot of texting, a lot of forward movement in regards to something. Some of you could be traveling, kind of jet setting all over the place. It is a sign of air travel, but just realize that things are going to be moving very quickly for you this week. Communications in between a group of people or just communications in between you and another person. Realize though with this card, it's usually communication is very heavy and quick in one direction and the other person is not as responsive even though they do respond, okay? Now we move on to Taurus. Taurus, you guys have three cards here. So with the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Star card in the upright, which is the card of the Aquarius, if that resonates with you, and then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you guys are hesitating. You don't want to leave a comfort zone for some reason. You do have faith that something's going to happen with the Star card. You think a miracle is going to happen. You're hoping a miracle is going to happen, but you're not about to kind of, no way, no how are you about to, do anything adventurous to kind of like do it, okay, is what I'm kind of feeling. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reversed here, which is, I think you're worried about if you kind of get into this situation, there's not going to be reciprocity. So that's why you don't want to get into it. That's the hesitation. You know that there's potential in regards to something, but you feel like maybe you're going to put a little bit more of yourself into it that you're going to get back. So be aware of that for this week. Gemini, you guys have the Seven of Wands in the upright. You guys you're fighting for something that you believe in, okay? And it can be just being an advocate. It can be fighting for love. It's also realizing you can't make everybody happy, so don't try to make everybody happy. You're kind of some of you might be protecting your finances. Some of you have an idea or a notion and you have a bunch of people like opposing it. So you could be on a board and you're standing up for what you believe in and the board's going against it. Whatever it is, you guys are using your voice this week to express something that you feel very strongly about. Now we move on to Cancer. Cancer, you guys have the Three of Wands in reverse. So this is, some of you could be struggling with a long distance relationship, having communication problems with somebody or a group of people. The Three of Wands is setbacks, and it's setbacks due to lack of communication, due to lack of foresight, due to not looking at details or what have you. And it's a little frustrating because the efforts you're putting in, there's delays to what you want or what you really want. These ships that are out there are not coming to you and you're not really getting why, okay? So my advice to you this week would be patient. and try to, be patient with when it comes to communication. Pay a special attention to the messages you deliver and how you receive messages that are kind of given to you. And I'm talking about communications, how you deliver communications to other people and how you receive communications from other people. Don't make any assumptions in regards to anything. Just kind of take things for face value. Now, in regards to communications, rather. Now we move on to Leo. Leo, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. In the upright. You guys are moving on from something. You've either emotionally checked out from something, you're over, you're done with it. Either you're moving on from someone or something and abandoning them, or they are abandoning you. Some of you could be leaving your job to abandon your current job or career because you want to look for something else, okay? You're looking for something else, something that does serve you, because the situation that you were formerly in is not serving you. So you guys are in that mindset this week. Virgos, you're kind of in that mindset too, but in a different way. We have the Death card in the upright, which is the card of Scorpio, if that resonates with you. Major ending going on with you guys. You guys are shedding your old skin and it's rebirth, getting into your new skin. You guys are letting go of something unhealthy. This could be the ending to a career, an ending to a project, but it is unhealthy, and you purge and you break from it, okay? And for some of you, you could actually be ending a relationship this week, but it's definitely ending something and then moving forward, and it's also an ending and not going back or not looking back. Next we have, wait a minute. Yeah, Virgo, we have Libra. I'm sorry. Libra, you guys have the 2 of Swords in reverse. So you guys are trying to make a decision. You don't want to make this decision whatever it is. You're having a really hard time deciding what to do. But one of the reasons why is because you think no matter what you choose, there's going to be backlash for it. There's going to be negativity associated with it. So it's kind of like the damned if you do, damned if you don't card. You could also be having problem with this decision because there's just too much information coming in. You're just being told too many things, and you guys are all about being fair, and you'd like to take that stuff and kind of sort it out and figure out what you're going to do. So it's a really uncomfortable place for you, and you guys are kind of stuck in the middle this week in regards to deciding something. Scorpios, you guys have the 6 of Cups in the upright. So Scorpios, you guys may have somebody from your past coming back. Could be someone from your childhood. Could be a high school sweetheart. Could be an ex that pops out of nowhere. It could be a reconciliation happening for you. If it's not, it's something that's very familiar to you, okay? So it could be familiar work, a very familiar person, somebody that is very innocent and makes you feel like a kid again. So you have that to look forward to this week. Somebody kind of coming back from the past, or you revisiting someone from the past. And then finally we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the Hangman in reverse. So you guys are really kind of stalling on deciding on something, but you're not going to wait forever. So you're kind of seeing how things are going to pan out. You aren't willing to compromise. You want something to be a specific way. I don't necessarily know what this is. You guys have put some sacrifice into this. It hasn't yielded any results. So you're kind of telling yourself, I put some stuff into this. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with it. I'm waiting to decide, but I'm going to walk if I have to, is what I kind of get, okay? So that's what I'm kind of getting. And you guys really do want this to happen. I feel like you do, but you're also fine to decide to walk away from it. Okay, so that's your weekly, guys. Thank you. I appreciate your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your views, and definitely check out my 24-hour turnaround reading that I have. Adios from Veronica Garnett, guys. Bye.